Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you saw the last video, we moved the Corridora habrosus over to the 125 and we are struggling with algae in that tank. So I ordered 5 different types of fish to help with that algae and only 2 showed up. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm gonna have to order again and hopefully next time I'll get lucky. But let me show you the 2 that did come in. So here we are back at the quarantine tank, and I guess I should specify one of the fish that came in are a mono shrimp. So yes, I ordered a mono shrimp, I ordered auto sinkless, and some other algae eating fish, but here are the monos, and then the other fish that came in are not for the algae at all. So yeah, I lied, and they are rosy loaches. So yeah, and out of everything I ordered, these were the only 2 things that came in. So I'm pretty bummed about that, but like I said, I'll just order again. Hopefully I'll get lucky next week, I don't know. Alright, you guys know the drill here. I'm just going to cut these open, drop them into a net, plop and drop like I always do. It's hard to do with one hand, so I'll be right back. So the mono shrimp are already chowing down, trying to get a good shot at the rosy loaches here. They're obviously highly stressed. You can see one right there. There's also one right here in front. We can focus. Right there we go. I'm just gonna turn the light off and let these be for the rest of the night. We'll check back in tomorrow and hopefully they're calmed down a bit. Alright, so it's almost been 2 weeks since the start of this video. They are ready to be moved over to the 125, and I also got some jungle valve to put in there, so that's what we're gonna work on. Alright, here we are back in the quarantine tank, and we are, like I said, ready to move them over. And so far as I've noticed, I haven't lost a single fish or shrimp. I haven't seen any dead bodies, so that's pretty good. Not that I would know anyways. I'm sure the pleco and the shrimp would take care of any dead bodies, but all the rosy loaches are back in the corner. They're still pretty skittish, but hopefully in the 125 they'll have lots of places to hide, and with all the other fish they might be a little more boisterous. Alright, so just like before, we got to take all this stuff out of here so it makes it easier to catch them. Make sure we don't lose any shrimp. Make sure the pleco's not on there. I don't see any shrimp or plecos, so we are good. And I will take out the, well, I'll leave the heater in there. Probably need to take this out as well. Oh, there's the L397 still just hanging in here. Alright, we are back. We got everyone in the cup, the same cup I used in the last video, and I probably shouldn't dump this all in there. There's a lot of poop in there, as you can see, and just debris, but I can't think of an easier way at this point. So I just put them in the cup, and we're gonna let them go. So obviously they're a bit stressed out, so they're not very rosy right now. They're kind of white, but they'll settle in here in a little bit. So as you can see, we're definitely struggling with algae. It's starting to get into the plants up here as well. So hopefully the mono shrimp will help with that. I'm also probably gonna have to increase my water changes. I'm doing about 50% once a week, and I might have to go to twice a week. We'll see. I'm also gonna get some auto sinkless in here when they become available again at my local fish store. So hopefully that will help out as well. And also maybe some of the dwarf bristlenose pleco, the Ancestris claro. I think it's LDA08 if I remember right. I might be wrong, but that might help out too. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. Ultimately though, I just need to do more water changes and get this under control. So it does look like the loaches are starting to get settled in. We can see this guy right here hanging out, another one back here. I have seen a couple of them kind of grazing around now, which is pretty cool. One over here. I'm sure once they find each other, we'll get a nice school of them going. Look at this guy up here is actually starting to get a little more red, a little more rosy. So that's a good sign. We can zoom in on him here. There he is. Look at that algae, it's so gross. So as you can see, I'm doing the water change. I got a couple nice pieces of jungle valve here, some really nice pieces. This one's pretty long, probably almost 2 feet. So we're just gonna start planting these guys in here. Like I said in the last video, I want them to be more towards the back. We'll take a little trickery. Put that guy down there. There we go. And just rinse and repeat that a few times.
Alright,
Alright, so it's been a few hours since my water change. You can see all the plants and algae are pearling, which is kind of normal for a water change. And I'm very surprised to see this. I have never had anything like this happen before. Every single amano shrimp is dead. Every single one of them. And they're white, like snow white. They look like dead cherry shrimp. They don't even look like amano shrimp. It's crazy. They're everywhere. There's some up here. I don't know if you can see them. It's like they just suddenly died instantly. Like they were going after algae and eating it and they all just died. I don't know. It's strange. I've never had anything like this happen before. Nothing else is dead. You can see all the Corydoras are fine. We've got the rosy loaches down here doing well. Habrosis. There's even some Hastatus back here somewhere. Hatchet fish are all up here doing whatever hatchet fish do. Of course, you don't see any now. Where are they at? Okay, there's one. There's another one. Okay, yeah. See, they're up here. The threadfin rainbows are back there. The Pseudomagilla luminatus are back there in the corner. I don't know why the rainbows hang out over here. Interestingly enough, it's 75 degrees over here and closer to 80 on this side. So I guess they just like the cooler water. I don't know. Got another loach down here that's coloring up, but like I said, I've never experienced. Amano shrimp are supposed to be like the hardiest shrimp you can get. And there are neo shrimp in here. There's still green jade neos in here. I don't see any now. They're still in here. If I can find someone. They're really hard to see in here. One, because there's only 12 of them, so I could be here for an hour and not see one. I'm not really sure what I did wrong. The temperature is the same, the pH is the same, there's no ammonia, no nitrite, just dead. I don't know, maybe something with the substrate they don't like. I have no idea. Like I said, I've never experienced anything like this before. Alright, so I've kind of lost all motivation to keep working on this tank right now. I gotta go get those shrimp out of the tank so they don't pollute the water even more. If you guys have any ideas or thoughts, let me know down below. Like I said, I've never experienced anything like this before, especially with the monos. Super hardy fish. I've had them for almost 2 weeks and the almost same water parameters, except for the fluval stratum. I don't know, maybe fluval stratum did something? I don't know. But let me know down below if you have any ideas. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.